Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So you want to start as a YouTuber in 2025, but you don't know where to start or where to begin? Well, in this video, I'll explain some topics that you should focus on to start a YouTube channel in 2025. I will break it down tip by tip, no confusing talk, just straight facts, so you know where to go. And I'll keep it simple as possible for you to be understanding what is going through. So the first thing you have to focus on is which kind of niche that you want to create your content in. And in this way, you have to understand which kind of dynamics there are there on the YouTube channel and what topics you actually are interested in. And it could be anything. It could be like tech, or whether it's gaming, or if it's like beauty products and so on. But you have to keep that niche narrow so you have one focus point. Because the mistake that I see a lot of people doing is they do different topics. So one video they might talk about beauty products, in the next video they talk about gaming, and the second video they talk about cars. And that's not how you should do it. Keep one topic, keep one niche, and focus on that point, and develop your knowledge and your experience regarding that niche. And the important thing you have to know is any video that you're doing, you have to teach someone something. So whether it's educational or if it's some tips, or maybe a review, but people have to leave your video and actually gaining some knowledge every time they watch your content. And that's important, because if you don't sell a valuable product, then they won't buy it. It's no different than a business. So you have to sell your product, you have to sell your content. Find a niche that you can stick with and keep it consistent, because that is actually key. You also cannot start a YouTube channel if you haven't signed up for a YouTube channel. So you have to create your own YouTube channel. Make sure that you create a unique name for your YouTube channel that nobody's using, which is easy to find. A memorable name, a memorable business name that you can use in your YouTube videos. And it should also be the same name that you're using for your other social media handling. So if you're using Instagram, TikTok, there's will be like a red line for all the information that you have, so they know who is actually creating this content. And also focus on a logo that sticks out. I actually use Canva to create my thumbnails and my logos, and also the YouTube banners. And to be honest with you, it works for me, and I would suggest that you do the same. But if you have other solutions where you can create these things, it's totally up to you. As long as you create something that is memorable, that's the most important thing. And the next focus point is actually the video themselves. Thing is, you have to have introduction in your video, you have to have the main topic, and then you have to have an ending of the video. And those three parts are very important, because the intro has to catch the people's attention. So that's what we actually call the hook. So create an interesting hook. So you have to find a problem and you have to find a solution. And that's actually what has to go through your video from the beginning to the end. And in this way, you can actually keep the audience attention. And in this way, you actually gain watch time, which is very important on YouTube channels. And then we come into the important part also, which is editing your video. You don't need any fancy equipment to edit your video. There's a lot of solutions out there. There are free programs and applications that you can use to edit your video. I personally use DaVinci Resolve. There's also LumaFusion. There's also CapCut, which you have heard about before. Basically, just keep your videos short and engaging. Don't do like 20, 35-minute videos if it's not engaging and entertaining. So I will suggest in your first 5 videos, just keep them below 6 minutes, and that will be fine. And then you have to upload your videos. You have to create catchy hooks and catchy titles. And in this way, you can actually gain people's attention. So an example for a title could be when you're asking people a question, or you put some funny title that actually makes people to want to watch that video. And you have to be creative in this regard. And then we go back to the thumbnail again, and it has to be eye-catching. So use bold fonts, vibrant colors, use something that is interesting to look at. And also you have to use your tags and keywords. So the title, for example, can be something that is actually the topic of your video. But also tags and keywords in your description of the YouTube video is very important, and keep them make them easy readable, so people can actually read them and figure out what the topic is actually about. And a good description which actually calls to action is something that can improve your videos in the future. So if you keep that consistent, you will actually see yourself and your channel grow. And then of course you have to share your videos and your YouTube channel on different social medias. You can share them on Instagram, call people to actually watch your videos. And if people are commenting on your YouTube channel, please comment back, because the algorithm loves when there are engagement on your YouTube channel. And it can actually see that something is going on and there's some activity on your YouTube channel. So if someone comments, Don't ignore it, comment as much as possible as you can, and you will actually see a difference in the future. And the final tip for you is to be patient. Don't expect any magical thing to happen on your YouTube channel within a few weeks. You have to actually wait for a long time. So if you stay consistent and just keep going with videos, post one video a week, and you'll actually see a difference. But to be honest with you, most people, they don't see any growth before after 6 months or maybe even a year. So you have to be patient. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint, and you already know that. So if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe, and look forward for more videos in the future with this kind of tips, and let's just grow together. See you next time.